The American public is seeing clearer and clearer what the choices are in these tickets. I think some revelation just occurred, not just with Joe the plumber, but revelation occurred with Joe Biden's comment the other night that he telling his Democrat financial donors, saying that, he said, mark my word, there's going to be economic or international crisis, he said, if Barack Obama is elected, because he will be tested. And he said there are 4 or 5 scenarios that will result in an international crisis with this untested presidential candidate in Barack Obama. And first, I think we need to thank Joe for the warning there. But Joe's words there, I think, can shed some light too in terms of the contrast you have in the tickets. John McCain is a tested leader. He has gone through great adversity. He has the scars to prove it. He has shown this true leadership. It hasn't just been all talk. And Joe Biden's comments there about an untested, as he had said in the primary, unprepared candidate to be president, I think was very telling.
Have you guys been briefed on any scenario like this?
On the 4 or 5 scenarios?
Yes.
That, well, who knows what Joe Biden was talking about? You know, all you have to do, though, is look back at Obama's foreign policy agenda, and you can assume what some of those scenarios may be as he considers sitting down and talking to Ahmadinejad or Fidel Castro or Kim Jong-il, some of these dictators, without preconditions being met, essentially validating some of what those dictators have been engaged in. That could be one of the scenarios that Joe Biden is talking about, is as a result of that proclamation that he would meet without preconditions being met first. That could be a scenario that results in a testing of our country. And the 4 or 5 other scenarios that he's talking about, I don't know. I hope that Joe Biden will explain it.
Does Joe Biden get a pass?
Ask, Drew, you need to ask your colleagues and I guess your bosses or whoever's in charge of all this. Why does Joe Biden get a pass on such a thing? Can you imagine if I would have said such a thing? No, I think that, you know, we would be hounded and held accountable for what in the world did you mean by that, VP presidential candidate? Why would you say that mark my words, this nation will undergo international crisis if you elect Barack Obama? If I would have said that, you guys had clobbered me.
You're right. You're right. Can I ask one more question?
Sure. Yes.
You've talked about America and certain parts of America that are might be more American than other parts of America.
I don't want that misunderstood. No, I do not want that misunderstood. You know, when I go to these rallies and we see the patriotism just shining through these people's faces, and the Vietnam veterans wearing their hats so proudly, and they have tears in their eyes as we sing our national anthem, and it is so inspiring. And I say that this is true America. You get it. You understand how important it is that in the next 4 years we have a leader who will fight for you. I certainly don't want that interpreted as one area being more patriotic or more American than another. If that's the way it's come across, I apologize.